what does leadership mean to you, and why was it important for you to be having this conversation with the PAM community?
Yeah, thank you so much for that question. To me, leadership, when it comes to leadership, I always think, what's the purpose? So for me, it's very important to lead with purpose. What am I leading? Am I leading to influence? Am I leading to change? Am I leading to direct? Am I leading to guide? So it's very important to understand the purpose of your leadership. And then everything just falls into place once you said that. So yeah, for me, I've had various roles. So I've navigated through careers, industries over the years, and it has taken many different phases. And so has leadership. So it needs change in the role that you are fitting into at the moment, to change your leadership styles, to understand what you're leading in those roles. So that's where it comes from, with purpose.
So for you, the why is very important.
Yes, more the why and the what, and then comes the how, obviously.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you very much for sharing that. Now, you've had such a very diverse career path, which I find quite fascinating, from television presenter and modeling to founding your own companies, and then transitioning to academia, which is, I would say, quite a remarkable journey. What motivated these transitions, and what leadership lessons did you gain from them?
I'd like to attribute the fact that I got into a profession rather at a very young age. So when I started acting in films, my mom was a film producer, so I just automatically loved the industry at the time, and then got into modeling over the years, and so there was a lot of professions that I transitioned, as I mentioned earlier. So from that, then to do my studies, and then going to Australia, to coming back and starting my own company. I'm working in the Maldives actually as IT marketing manager. Then coming back to Sri Lanka to start my own company. Then having a baby at the same time, and then also to finding 3 more companies, and then coming here to the UK and navigating a whole new industry. Which is quite a challenge, because I've been in media to sales, marketing, all of that, and then coming to higher education, and that also in another country. It's quite a transformational journey, and within that I've again changed many phases of leadership, and then I think the key there is understanding the ability or mastering the ability to be agile in your leadership roles. So what works in a particular career or a particular industry may not work in the other. And what I always think leadership goes hand in hand with the situation and the people and the circumstances. So even if you do have, I think predefined, we do have, and we change into certain leadership styles. And within those, if you master the art of being agile in changing those styles, that's when you actually can get the best out of every person, every situation, every opportunity. And if you do that, I think you just become an absolutely unstoppable leader.
So what you're saying that for you, you found agility to be very key to how you've been able to navigate and transition from one space to another in your career.
Yeah, because the thing is that for me, being CEO before I came to the UK, and then coming to the UK and getting into the shoes of a student and starting ground up. If you don't have the mindset to be agile, to be able to not get in your head that leadership is not just a title, that it's not a position that you hold, but it's the ability to support, the ability to drive change, the ability to help. Because what's the purpose of leading if you're not having an outcome, or you're not doing something that's substantial, that has an impact? And within my student role, I was able to lead our students into helping them with their academics, to support them, to guide them, all of that. Because I came with a lot of knowledge, I came with a lot of experiences. And then similarly, ascending from student to being a student, race equality student ambassador. Then changing to for my placement here, changing to student opportunities officer, and then within that same year changing to business development officer, to coming into becoming now the employability engagement officer. So at the end of the day, what am I doing? I'm really helping. I'm really supporting either the community, the students, or the organization. So as long as you're impacting, it doesn't matter where you stand in terms of leadership. It's not a top position at all. It's being able to change within all of that space.